While a lot of you are probably already sold on the Samsung Galaxy S4, some of you may either need some help making up your mind or just want to know a little more about the features. So what we're going to do is show you some of our favorite features on the Samsung Galaxy S4. Hi everybody, I'm Kris. Now, a lot of our favorite features have to do with the camera, so we're going to kick things off with a look at Dual Shot. Dual Shot uses both the rear and front-facing camera at the same time, allowing you to place yourself anywhere in a photo or video without having to hold the phone at some awkward angle. While this is cool by itself, the ability to use Dual Shot in video chat is much cooler, allowing you to remain on screen while showing what you're pointing the phone at to somebody else. Now, we've all been there. You're trying to take a photo at a super busy location, but people keep walking through your shot at exactly the wrong time. The S4's eraser mode aims to fix this. Instead of simply taking a photo, this mode records for a few seconds and analyzes the result, hopefully removing any stray passers-by from the photo. The animated photo mode essentially allows you to create an animated GIF. Like eraser mode, animated photo records for a few seconds. Once it's finished recording, it processes the results and allows you to choose only certain parts of an image that you would like to be animated. It is a little on the gimmicky side, but it's still a cool feature. Drama Shot produces photos showing the track of a subject in the foreground while the background remains static. Now, it can be a little tricky to use since you have to remain pretty still while the subject moves, and if the subject is too close, it just plain won't work. For my example, I just set down the camera and enlisted my good friend Ted the Plastic Dinosaur to be my subject. Luckily, he was fairly cooperative. Sound and Shot does exactly what you would imagine. It adds audio narration to an image. Simply switch to Sound and Shot mode, take a photo, and start talking. This can be useful if you want to share a photo with a friend and explain a little about where you were, or what you were doing, or why you decided to take a picture of your salad again. If you've ever used a Samsung device that had an S Pen, AirView is going to feel very familiar as it does the same thing when you hover over the screen, except now it's your finger instead of a piece of plastic. Air Gesture allows you to scroll web pages, switch between photos, skip songs, and more, all with a simple wave of your hand. This is useful if you don't want to touch your device, maybe you're eating hot wings, but it's not something you'll likely be using all of the time. Smart Scroll is a little similar to Air Gesture in that it allows you to scroll through web pages without touching your screen, but you still will want to hold on to the S4. Basically, it uses the front-facing camera to track your eyes, then you can tilt the phone toward or away from you to scroll up and down. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did, but while this worked fine for me sometimes, at others I found it pretty tricky to use. The camera can also track your eyes while you're watching a video and pause it if you look away, but you might want to turn this off if you find it's pausing too often. One of my personal favorite features is S-Health, which offers a ton of features to track your health habits. First, put in your gender, age, height, and weight, and now S-Health can track when and how you exercise, how many steps you take in a day, what you eat, and more. If you're looking to make some health changes or just keep up what you're already doing and track it, S-Health is a super useful tool. Watch On uses the Galaxy S4's built-in IR blaster to turn the phone into an all-in-one remote and media guide. Simply tell the phone your location and provider, then set up your devices and you never have to worry about losing your remote in the couch cushions or wonder what's on. This is neat, but I couldn't get Watch On to control my TV even though the TV was among the listed devices. We'll likely see support for more devices down the road, but I was still a little disappointed. S-Translator, well, translates things. It's an awful lot like Google Translate except for the name, but it's still pretty handy. You can either type or say the phrase you want to translate, and it will translate it to and from a variety of different languages and even read the translation to you out loud. And then we have a ton of other features like Optical Reader, which can scan QR codes and even recognize and translate text for you. A few other features I couldn't really use at all. Group Play, a feature that lets you share files, watch the same movie, or even play games with other people, sounds really cool, but there was nobody around, so that was kind of out of the question. The updates to chat on had me in the same boat, as I couldn't find anyone to actually connect to. Now, obviously, there are a bunch of other little tweaks and some features we left out, but what we just showed you are some of our very favorites. We have a written companion to this video, so if you want to know more, head over to androidauthority.com. You can find the link in this video's description. We have new videos going up all the time, so if you want to stay in the loop, make sure to subscribe to our channel. I'm Kris for Android Authority, and as always, thank you for watching.